Hello Nathan, I'm Austin Munsberg, the exercise physiologist you've been referred to. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Austin.
So I've noticed you've been referred to me by a doctor. What can you tell me about your appointment with the doctor?
Well, he said that I had high blood pressure and I was a bit overweight as well.
Okay. So how do you see me being able to help you with that?
Well, he said through different exercises that you could set up a program that would be suitable to help you manage my high blood pressure and my overweightness.
Alright, well you're definitely in the right spot, so hopefully we can help you with that.
Sounds good, mate.
Okay, so how do you feel about starting an exercise program?
Look, I'm not that into exercise, so I'm not overly looking forward to it, but I'm happy to do it.
So on a scale from 0 to 10, with 10 being really excited about starting an exercise program, where would you say you lie on that scale?
I'd say I'm about halfway out, about a 5.
Okay, a 5 is a pretty good score. Obviously you're here, so that means there is some reason for you wanting to change. What's stopping you from wanting to start an exercise program?
It's mainly what everyone thinks of me and basically how I'm going to get judged by doing it because I'm not really the exercise type. I'm a bit scared of it, and also I'm studying full time. So with assignments and tests and all that, I don't really have time to fit it into my schedule.
I can understand that exercise is quite daunting, and finding time, especially when you have uni assignments and stuff like that, is quite hard. But it's something that's very important for managing your conditions. Is there anything else stopping you from doing exercise apart from study?
Well, I did try going to the gym before, but I did find that quite expensive being a uni student, and I didn't really know how to use the weights or all the different machines, so it was basically pointless.
Mm-hmm. I can understand your concerns about the gym being overly expensive. It's something that a lot of people find when they go to a gym. However, there are a lot of other cost-effective ways that you can participate in exercise, such as riding your bike, going for a walk around the block. However, are there any ideas that you can come up with about exercise that you might want to participate in?
Yeah, well, I don't own a bike, so I can't really go bike riding, and I'm not the biggest fan of walking. I find that a bit boring.
Mm-hmm.
However, I did go play some basketball, and I did enjoy that. But however, with like uni and that, I just find it hard to fit it into my schedule.
Okay, well that's great. I would really recommend you to get involved with that basketball kind of thing. Is there any sports or basketball specific stuff that can fit into your schedule?
Well, I was researching the other night, and I did see that the universities offered basketball programs that like you can do, and I feel like those ones, considering they take into consideration your studies, that would fit better into my schedule than say what a social basketball competition would take into account.
Oh, that's great. I would really recommend that because that is something that would really help your conditions at the moment. Yeah. Now, I want to ask you this question. If you don't change your weight or lower your blood pressure, what's the worst thing that could possibly happen?
Well, instead of being overweight, I suppose I'd become obese, and that could potentially lead to me becoming more sick.
And how do you see exercise changing that?
Well, I suppose it would just make me a healthier overall person and give me a better outlook on myself.
Okay, now if I change the question, what is the worst thing that could happen if you participate in exercise?
I feel like because participating in exercise is fairly time consuming, it may take away from the fact from my uni studies, and I might fall behind in uni a little bit.
That is a fair concern. Exercise does take up a bit of time. However, have you ever heard that exercise kind of improves brain retention? And in a way, it can kind of help your university studies by improving that brain retention and kind of facilitating your learning in uni. So in a way, exercise could help your university studies. Have you ever thought about that?
No, I didn't even know.
Okay, so you have expressed to me that you weren't too sure about how to use some of the machines in the gym, and also you were kind of worried about the perceptions of others. Would maybe me educating you on how to use some of the machines in the gym and also techniques and stuff like that kind of help you want to do an exercise program, or would you want to look at other exercises?
No, I think I would like help in doing those because like I said in the past, I've had a few troubles in just figuring out what to do with the different machines in the different ways.
Yeah.
But however, I still do have that problem with people seeing me do the exercises because back in the past when I used to go to the gym, people did make fun of me when I was doing it, so I don't want to feel uncomfortable again.
I'm very sorry to hear about that, and that's definitely something a lot of people go through, and it's very sorry to hear. I'm very sorry to hear about that. But however, there are some options where we could look at maybe I'd take you through some exercises and show you techniques and stuff like that, so then you kind of feel like you know what you were doing a bit better. Also, we can set up maybe an environment where it's just you and I privately, so you're not having to worry about the perceptions of others around you. Would that be something you're interested in, or?
Yeah, no, that sounds perfect. However, with all the other clients and stuff, I don't really want to be waiting in the waiting room forever because I do, as I've explained, I do have a busy schedule, so I don't want to have to be waiting in the waiting room for you for ages.
That is a fair concern. I apologise for you having to wait today for your appointment. However, maybe next session we can look at getting you in at an earlier time.
Yeah.
Maybe say 8:30 in the morning if that works for you.
Yeah, that works.
So you don't have to wait in a waiting room and we can just get straight to it straight away.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay, very good. So moving on, do you mind now if we talk about your high blood pressure and maybe your weight, just so I can get a bit of an insight into your lifestyle?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, great. So you've talked to me about being physically inactive and being stressed for time because of your uni and stuff like that. Is there anything else that might attribute to your high blood pressure and your weight at the moment?
Yeah, well, apart from the exercise, which has been over, the doctor said that maybe had a bit to do with my alcohol consumption and my diet that led to the high blood pressure and me being overweight.
Okay, so do you mind if we talk about that? And can we start with your drinking? What can you tell me about that?
Yeah, well, I drink on most nights of the week, but particularly on the weekend with my mates because I like to socialise with them and that. But I don't particularly just want to cut it out my diet completely because it does bring enjoyment into my life drinking. But I suppose for the betterment of my health, that I should minimise it a bit.
Okay, so to me, what it sounds like is that you drink, you do enjoy drinking, but at the same time, you understand that it's a detriment to your health.
Yeah, for sure.
So maybe we could look at perhaps minimising your drinking to perhaps only the weekends. Would that be something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Okay, so maybe we can try that moving forward with your alcohol only being minimised to the weekends. Now, moving on to your diet, how do you think that is affecting your weight and your blood pressure?
Yeah, well, I suppose my diet's a big factor because I don't really eat very healthy.
Okay, so you think that you don't eat healthy. Why do you think that?
Well, it mainly comes down to two things, basically the cost and the time that I have, like I've explained. So, like, basically, the cost, why would I go get a nice healthy meal from Woolies or Coles for $15 to $20 and have to make that when I can easily just get Macca's $2 cheeseburger for it's much cheaper. And then also with Uber Eats going around, or different delivery services, I can basically just get the meal delivered to my door, so I can just go downstairs, eat my meal, go back upstairs and do my uni.
Okay, so on one hand, you are worried about the cost of food, and on the other hand, you'll pay for delivery. Can you tell me how that kind of helps with the cost?
Yeah, well, you need to put it like that. I never really thought of it.
Okay. I do understand weighing up the cost of healthy versus unhealthy food is a challenge. Many people go through it. However, I can provide you with some information from the Australian Guide to Healthy Eating that will probably help you with your influencing of decisions when you're looking at things to buy or eat that night. Would that be something that you're interested in, or can I do that for you?
Yeah, no, that'd be excellent. Thank you.
Okay, so from our talk today, I encourage you to perhaps look at that basketball team you talked to me about before. Also, let's try and minimise that drinking maybe to the weekends and stuff. Before you leave, I'll give you that information from the Australian Guide to Healthy Eating. And come next session, we will set you up with an early appointment, so you don't have to wait for me in the waiting room. And it will also set that environment for you, so you're not having to worry about the people around as well. Does that all sound good? Have you got any concerns about that? Or
No, that sounds good. I'm willing to give it a go.
okay. Now, before you go, I just want to ask you the question again. So, from 0 to 10, 10 being really excited about starting an exercise program, where do you lie on that continuum?
I would say I'm still not a 10 yet.
Yeah.
But I would say I've crept up a bit to about 8, I reckon.
Oh, that's great. At least we got you a little bit higher. Okay, Mason. I hope you have a good day. I'll see you next week for that early appointment.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Okay.
Thanks.